The session is now called to order.
Honorable Gabriel H. Bordado Jr., City Vice Mayor and Presiding Officer present. Honorable Elmer S. Baldimoro, City Councilor present. Honorable Jesse R. Albio, City Councilor absent. Honorable Hilgy Rosales present. Honorable Vito Borja on sick leave. Honorable Hilda Gay Labonal Gomez present. Honorable Milvin Ramon Benape present. Honorable Wilfredo Jude Jokno present. Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza present. Honorable Alan Riz Macaraig absent. Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio present. Honorable Maria Corazon Peña Flor on official business to attend a court hearing. Honorable Jefferson Romeo Felix present. Sir, we have a quorum.
The chair declares the presence of a quorum.
Next is the prayer. Please stand up for the prayer.
Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Namumuto na kagurangnan sa pag-atid-atid mo nyamo sa urulay mo niya. Tawan mo kami ning kadunungan na mabiyo sa mga urok. Tawan kami ning puso na mabisay na masikwal sa mga marao. Tawan kami nin patanid na masilag ang mga marabot. Tawan kami nin pagsik nin asin kusog na mas sa ligsig ang katotohanan asin karahayan. Tawan kami nin pagtayod na mapasabot sa kagabsan. Asin ang kauri-huri kagurangnan niya mo gibuhak kaming maninigong uripon kan syudad na ini. Naudok niya mong namumutan, tinitingkalag asin ginagalang. Ang syudad ni Naga, puso ni Bicol, out pa.
Next is the pambansang awit.
Bayang magiging araw ng lahat, buhay langit sa mo.
Good morning. By the way, we wish to acknowledge the presence of the Barangay Secretary of Concepcion Pequeña, Mr. Jose Guidote. Next item, please.
Next is the privileged time.
Any member of the council who wishes to deliver a privileged speech? Next item, please.
Next is the reading and approval of the order of business.
Councilor Jill Rosales.
And move for the inclusion of the following items. As item number 1 under special business and order, a proposed resolution from the Honorable Jefferson Romeo Felix congratulating and commending Lucas Florentin Morena of Barangay San Felipe for winning 2 gold medals in the 50-meter butterfly and 200-meter freestyle events during the National Championships of Philippine Aquatics Incorporated held on May 1 to 3, 2026 at New Clark City Aquatic Center. As item number 2 of SBO, a proposed resolution from the Honorable Nathan Serio and Honorable Jude Jokno declaring Dr. Danilo Madrid Herona as an adopted son of Naga City, the heart of Bicol, in recognition of his extraordinary and internationally renowned contributions to Bicolano history and historiography. Sa item number 3 of SBO, proposed resolution from the Honorable Nathan Serio congratulating and commending the University of Nueva Cáceres under the leadership of President Dr. Fay Lea Patria Laureaya for the successful official launching of the Bachelor of Culture and Arts Education program last May 13, 2026. Sa item number 4, a proposed resolution from the Honorable Nathan Serio congratulating and commending the Naga College Foundation under the visionary leadership of its president, Dr. Mario Villanueva, for being named one of the national winners in the Tourism Startup Challenge organized by the Department of Tourism and the Commission on Higher Education. Sa item number 5, a proposed resolution from the Honorable Melvin Ramon Buenafe expressing appreciation and commendation to Engineer Edmer Flores of the Bicol State College of Applied Science and Technology for his invaluable contribution and technical expertise in the formulation of the local public transport route plan of Naga City. Sa item number 6, a request from the City Mayor for the passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter, negotiate, and sign a memorandum of agreement with the University of the Philippines Alumni Association Camarines Sur Chapter relative to the implementation of the Civil Service Examination Review Program. Sa item number 7, marked as urgent by the City Mayor, is an endorsement of the letter of Dr. Joseph Sanchez for the consideration and appropriate action of the Sangguniang Panlungsod. Also marked as urgent as item number 8 of special business and order is a letter from the City Mayor seeking opinion of... This is a letter addressed to the DILG from the City Mayor. Copy furnished the Sangguniang Panlungsod, marked as urgent, seeking opinion of the DILG on whether the City Mayor has the authority to concur and sign decisions of the Blue Ribbon and Administrative Committee concerning administrative cases filed against local officials. Sa item number 9, a letter from the City Mayor, marked as urgent, request for a passage of a resolution approving the request of the Barangay Council of Bagong Bayan Sur relative to the release and utilization of the component of the Barangay Support Fund for calendar year 2026 amounting to 950,000 pesos for the various priority projects of the barangay and the amount of 50,000 pesos for the barangay socio-cultural activities. A similar request as item number 10 pertaining to the Barangay Support Fund of Barangay Council of Triangulo. Also, a similar request as item number 11 for the Barangay Support Fund of Barangay San Francisco. Under unfinished business, Mr. Chairman, as item number 7, a letter from Coca-Cola Philippines Naga Plant Manager Arnel Miyake submitting the position paper pertaining to the proposed ordinance entitled Healthy Beverage Policy Ordinance of Naga City. Sa item number 8, a letter from Herleo Pavericio, OIC of the Provincial Environment and Natural Resources Office, submitting his comments regarding the proposed ordinance regulating the use of aftermarket mufflers on designated strict quiet zones for implementation within the City of Naga. Sa item number 9, the report of the Committee on Infrastructure. Item number 10, the report of the Committee on Transport, joint with the Committee on Public Utilities. Item number 11, the report of the Committee on Social Development. Item number 12, the report of the Committee on Appropriations. Under new business, Mr. Chairman, a proposed ordinance from the Honorable Alan Rhys Macaraig entitled An Ordinance Providing Mechanism for Digital Reporting of Violations of City Ordinance Number 93-49 as amended, otherwise known as the Transport and Traffic Code of Naga City. Under other matters, Mr. Chairman, the annual audit report on the for the fiscal year December 31, 2025, submitted by the Commission on Audit. And as item number 2 of other matters, a letter from the officer in charge of Casureco 2 relative to the request for a virtual hearing and a certification from the Sangguniang. And last, under other matters, a letter from the National President of the Government Association of Records and Archives Administrators inviting the City of Naga, its participant, to the From Creation to Disposal Practical Records Management for LGU and national government agencies to be held on July 2026 in Metro Manila. With the inclusions, Mr. Chairman, I move for the approval of the order of business.
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Next item is under special order of business, the proposed resolutions of Honorable Jefferson Romeo Felix congratulating
Councilor Jefferson Felix, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. These are 8 individual resolutions congratulating and commending 8 young athletes. So, Mr. Chair, I respectfully move for the approval of the proposed individual resolutions congratulating and commending Lucas Florentine Z. Morena, Tiffany Lena Z. Morena, Johan Marie P. Acosta, Pia Angeli Zantua Maynes, Yuri Jasper Peira, Meschak Bon Bernal, Siana Angelique Favorito, and Sebastian Mayri Dumalasa for bringing honor to the City of Naga during the National Championship of the Philippine Aquatics held last May 1 to 3 at the new Clark City Aquatic Center. So these young Nagaño swimmers have earned distinction at the national level, and I think it is only proper that we, the Sangguniang Panlungsod, formally recognize their achievement. So with this, Mr. Chair, may I move for the passage of these individual resolutions.
So we have 8
Yes, Mr. Chair.
separate resolutions.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
On joint and
On
collective.
joint and
On joint and
collective.
collective. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman.
Next item, please.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Councilor Nathan Serio.
please acknowledge my seatmate, Councilor Aris Macarig.
My goodness. I thought he was already here. Let me acknowledge again the presence of City Councilor Attorney Aris Magaraig.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Next item, please.
Next is the proposed resolutions authored by the Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio and co-authored by Honorable Jude Jokno. Resolution declaring Dr. Danilo Madrid Herona as an adopted son of Naga City, the heart of Bicol, in recognition of his extraordinary and international renowned contributions to Bicolano history and historiography.
Councilor David Casper Nathan Serio.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This representation as chairman of the Committee on Culture and Arts, together with Councilor Jude Jokno, the chairman of the Committee on Tourism, would like to propose these resolutions. However, dahil pa po nindo na mabasa ang kabilugan kani, as in manigo na mabasa tanang una, this representation would like to propose that this be calendared next session under SBO para ipasa tayo. Mr. Chair.
Do you think we need to read the entire resolution? I believe all of us here know the accomplishments of
Yes.
Dr. Danilo Madrid Herona.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Kung ngunya na gusto na nitong ipasa tayo ni, then I move that we pass this resolution, Mr. Chair.
Before that motion, Councilor Elmer Baldimoro has some comments.
My suggestion, instead of calendaring it next session, we might as well as approve this later.
Okay, so we will give the members of the council
Copy.
copies of the resolutions so that they can check and read it. So we will tackle that later on.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Next item, please.
Next item is another proposal from Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio, a resolution congratulating and commending the University of Nueva Cáceres under the leadership of President Dr. Fay Lea Patria M. Lauraya for the successful official launching of the Bachelor of Culture and Arts Education program held on May 13.
Councilor Serio again.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Ining pag-congratulate, pag-comment sa UNC, katakod kang pag-launch nila katong Bachelor of Culture and Arts Education kang May 13, Mr. Chairman. Pigihiling po kan sa indong lingkod na engine ini ka suporta duman sa finish line tang pag-identify on culture and arts. Makakatabang ini.
Are you saying that the University of Nueva Cáceres is now offering a course
Yes, a new one.
known as
Bachelor
Bachelor
of
of
Culture and Arts Education.
Culture and
matukdo.
the Arts?
Ang kuan kayan si mga magiging teacher patukdo sa history, culture and arts ka Bicol, sindayan. And dako lang bagay ini sa direksyon na gusto ta sa finish lines pong pinag-agree.
I understand that this will be the first time that such a degree
Yes.
will be offered by an
University.
educational institution in Bicol.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Kaya dako lang bagay po ini. Sa syudad, maski sa institution kang UNC. So I move that we pass this resolution congratulating and commending the University of Nueva Cáceres under the leadership of President Dr. Fay Lea Patria Lauraya for the successful official launching of the Bachelor of Culture and Arts Education program held on May 13, 2026 on joint and collective motion.
On joint and collective
Yes,
motion.
Mr. Chair.
Next item, please.
The next item is another proposal from Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio, a resolution congratulating and commending the Naga College Foundation Incorporated under the visionary leadership of its president, Dr. Mario Villanueva, for being named one of the national winners in the Tourism Startup Challenge organized by the Department of Tourism and the Commission on Higher Education.
Again, Councilor Serio.
An NCF team, Mr. Chair, napili na yung national winner sa Luzon. Nakapig-premio ng 5 million dyan sa Tourism Startup Challenge na pigkondusir kang Department of Tourism sa tabang kang Tiasa sa kakang Ched. Nakulang bagay po ini, Mr. Chairman, lalo na kumbaga, pigpopromota ang Naga bilang sentro kang innovation. Ini patunay na nag-i-renovate ang mga estudyante digdi. Asan mga estudyante digdi, mga jóvenes, may kakayahan na mag-excel sa anuman na level.
And this was a national competition.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Naka-pig-premium sindang kwan para makasuporta kang project ninda. Pig-premium ng 5 million may tulod si pig-iisip. Ang project ninda pig-apod na Go There project, pakikuha na tayo. Yawan dyan ang kwan, description. Sarong gamified travel application designed to incentivize sustainable tourism by rewarding travelers who engage with local SMEs and the LGUs. Yan si description kang project. As in, nangaran naman sa mga whereas sa mga team members, Daniela Francisco, Daniela Anasin, Jenalyn Madrid, Queen Casimero, Marlon Lanusga, Jim Olivar, kang advisor na si Harbin Ong. Unra man po ini sa siyudad kang Naga, Mr. Chair.
Okay, any comment or question from the members of the council? Okay, please make the final motion, Councilor Serio.
I move that we pass a resolution congratulating and commending the Naga College Foundation under the visionary leadership of its president, Dr. Mario Villanueva, for being named one of the national winners in the Tourism Startup Challenge organized by the Department of Tourism and the Commission on Higher Education. On joint and collective motion, we pass this.
Another joint and collective motion. Next item, please.
Next item is a letter
From Councilor
the
Omar
proposal
Buenafe.
of Honorable Melvin Ramon Buenafe.
Mr. Chair, this resolution seeks to officially recognize the coach role that was played by Engineer Edmer Flores of the BISCAS College of Engineering in the data, the technical support, and the foundation of the Naga City local public transport route plan, which pass the stringent requirements of the DOTR and the LTFRB. And for this, Mr. Chair, I propose a resolution expressing appreciation and commendation to Engineer Edmer Flores of the Bicol State College of Applied Sciences and Technology, or BISCAS, for his invaluable contribution and technical expertise in the formulation of the local public transport plan of Naga City. And I move on joint and collective motion, Mr. Chair.
Again, joint and collective motion. Next item, please.
Next is a communication from the Office of the City Mayor seeking for the passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter into, negotiate, and sign the Memorandum of Agreement with the University of the Philippines Alumni Association, Camarines Sur Chapter, relative to the implementation of the Civil Service Examination Review Program.
Any comment? Yes, Councilor Dr. Gay Labunal Gomez.
So, Mr. Chair, this effort and services offered by the UPAA Camarines Sur chapter will be a big help, especially in the upskilling of our employees. So therefore, Mr. Chair, may I move that we pass a resolution authorizing the city mayor to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the University of the Philippines Alumni Association relative to the implementation of the Civil Service Examination Review Program. So move, Mr. Chair.
By the way, are you saying that the University of the Philippines Alumni Association will be conducting the review?
Yes, Mr. Chair, including coordinating the lecturers, facilitators. So we will provide, Mr. Chair, the venue and half of the fee.
This will be conducted for how many months?
No, just for 8 sessions, Mr. Chair, 4 hours every session, because the examination will already be on August 9.
Okay, so this will be a big help to those who haven't gotten their civil service eligibilities.
Yes, Mr. Chair, and for the information of everyone, Mr. Chair, pertaining to the fees, half of the amount will be shouldered by the city and half will be shouldered by the employees themselves, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Any question or comment? So final motion, again, Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Yes, given that, Mr. Chair, may I now move that we pass a resolution authorizing the city mayor to enter into such agreement with the University of the Philippines Alumni Association, Camarines Sur Chapter, for the implementation of the Civil Service Examination Review Program. So move, Mr. Chair.
Again, on joint and collective
On
motion.
joint and collective motion.
Next
Mr.
item,
Chair.
please. Councilor Mendoza.
Can we see again the MOA? I heard that the city government would be shouldering half of the fee. Saan na part tabi yan? Responsibility of the city
Councilor
government.
Gail Abunal Gomez, kindly respond to the question of Councilor Mendoza.
That's section 5, Mr. Chair.
You are telling us that this is not a free activity.
No, Mr. Chair. The employees will have to pay half, to shoulder half of the cost, Mr. Chair.
What is your reaction, Councilor Mendoza?
So the participants, the target beneficiaries would be city government employees.
Yes, Mr.
Okay.
Chair.
I have no objection, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so on joint and,
On joint and
collective motion.
Mr. Chair.
Next item, please.
Next item is another communication from the Office of the City Mayor endorsing the letter of Dr. Joseph Sanchez for the consideration on the action of the Sangguniang Panlungsod.
Again, this is a health matter. The co-chairman of the Committee on Health, Councilor Dr. Gail Abunal Gomez.
Mr. Chair, may I refer this matter to the Committee on Appropriations, joint with the Committee on Health.
Kindly make the motion.
May I move, Mr. Chair, that we refer this matter to the Committee on Appropriations, joint with Health, with Appropriations as lead, to dispose of the matter, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Next item is another communication from the Office of the City Mayor seeking the opinion of the Office of the Department of Local and Interior Government whether the City Mayor has the authority to concur in and sign the decision of the Blue Ribbon and Administrative Committee concerning administrative cases filed against local officials.
Councilor Rosales, please.
We just take note, Mr. Chairman, considering the letter is addressed to the DILG.
Okay, so we take note of this particular item. Next item, please.
Next is another communication from the Office of the City Mayor seeking for a passage of a resolution approving the request of the Barangay Council of Bagong Bayan Sur relative to the release and utilization of the component of the Barangay Support Fund for calendar year 2026 intended to various priority
Councilor
projects.
Baldimoro, the chairman of the Committee on Appropriations.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, may I move for passage of a resolution granting the release and utilization of the Barangay Support Fund for calendar year 2026 of Barangay Bagong Bayan Sur.
Any
So-
second? Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Another similar request from Barangay Bagong Bayan, Triangulo, this city.
Again, Councilor Baldimoro.
Thank you again, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, may I move for passage of a resolution granting the release of and utilization of the Barangay Support Fund for calendar year 2026 of Barangay Triangle.
Any second? Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
Just a query, Mr. Chair. We recently passed an ordinance authorizing the grant of that 950,000 as Barangay Support Fund as well as that 50,000 for sociocultural activities. And in that ordinance, states that no further authorization would be required for each and every request from the Sangguniang, since we are giving the city mayor continuing authorization. I believe requests of such nature need no longer pass through the Sangguniang, considering that the same has been appropriated. The purpose has been clearly stated in that ordinance, and authority has been given to the city mayor to enter into a MOA in support of those releases. So, probably, Mr. Chair, I would propose that we take note of those requests and advise the CMO to just follow the procedures as contained in the recently approved ordinance.
Can you respond to the question of Councilor Mendoza, Councilor Baldimoro?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I understand that we already passed an ordinance. However, the said ordinance has not yet been signed by the presiding officer as well as the city mayor. So for the meantime, while it is not already signed, we pass this resolution.
Are you satisfied with the answer of the chairman of the Committee on Appropriations, Councilor Mendoza?
If I would be asked, I would that we just await the signing of the corresponding ordinance. But any which way, pwede man. So if the proponent would insist, I yield, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so again, please make the motion. Councilor Baldimoro.
So again, Mr. Chair, may I move for a passage of the resolution.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Similar request from Barangay San Francisco.
Again, Councilor Baldimoro.
Again, Mr. Chair, may I move for a passage of a resolution granting the request of Barangay Council of San Francisco for the release and utilization of the Barangay Support Fund for the year 2026.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Next item is under unfinished business, the notice of promulgation in the administrative case filed by Charles Q. Dadoa, complainant, versus Punong Barangay Juan Francis M. Mendoza, respondent,
Mr. Chairman.
for
Let the secretary finish the reading of the item. Proceed, Madam Secretary.
For the first case, for conduct prejudicial to the best interest of service and dereliction of duty and gross negligence. And on the second case, Charles Q. Dadua, Chona R. Erpe, and Tomas O. Villacarlos, complainants, versus Punong Barangay Juan Francis M. Mendoza and Jose Angel B. Quidote Jr., respondents, for conduct prejudicial to the best interest of service, conduct unbecoming of a public officials, and grave misconduct.
Councilor Gil Rosales.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. For purposes of today's promulgation, we have already notified the parties to be present pursuant to Section 10 of the Rules on Summary Procedure and Administrative Cases before the Sangguniang Panlungsod of Naga City. I believe the parties or their representatives are present.
Yes.
May we just request the Secretariat to read the dispositive portion of the decision.
Okay, please, Madam Secretary.
On the above-mentioned case, wherefore premises considered, the Sangguniang Panlungsod of Naga finds respondent Punong Barangay Juan Francis Mendoza guilty of dereliction of duty or simple neglect and misconduct in office or simple misconduct under Section 660C of the Local Government Code. Accordingly, a penalty of 1 month suspension is hereby imposed. The complainant against Barangay Secretary Guidotti is hereby dismissed for lack of jurisdiction over his person, and the other charges for conduct prejudicial to the best interest of service and conduct unbecoming of a public officials are also hereby dismissed, as the charges are not grounds provided under the Local Government Code, where the Sangguniang disciplinary authority may be anchored.
Okay, any comment, Councilor Rosales?
Mr. Chairman, in accordance with the decision, we will just furnish a copy of the decision to the parties and to the City Mayor for her implementation of the decision.
Okay, thank you. Next item, please.
Next item is the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Hilgy Rosales prohibiting misrepresentation as a notary public, the unauthorized offering of notarial services in public places, and providing for enforcement, administrative abatement, and penalties.
Councilor Rosales.
Mr. Chairman, this is on second reading, but the Honorable Frank Mendoza gave me some notes to ponder on, and for which purpose I am requesting deferment of this proposed ordinance, this discussion of this proposed ordinance.
So we will
Until I have
defer
incorporated the comments
discussion of this proposed
Yes, sir.
ordinance.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Next item, please.
Next item is a letter dated May 13 from Leonela Patag, Acting Chief Sanitation Inspector, Naga City Health Office, containing their comment and recommendations on the proposed ordinance adopting the Drinking Water Code of Naga City.
So, who is the author of this proposed ordinance? Councilor Gale?
Yes, Mr. Chair, the Honorable Albius is the proponent. This matter, Mr. Chair, is pending under the Committee on Health.
Okay, thank you. Next item, please.
Next item is a letter dated May 11 from Police Colonel Gilbert Pariñas, City Director of the Naga City Police Office, containing their recommendations on the proposed ordinance regulating the use of aftermarket mufflers on motorcycles, prohibiting open pipes modifications, designating strict quiet zones, and establishing a citizens-driven reporting system within the City of Naga.
Who is the author of this ordinance? Councilor Nathan Serio?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is pending with the Committee on Laws and Ordinances.
So we will refer this to the Committee on Laws and Ordinances. Next item, please.
Letter dated May 11 from Police Colonel Gilbert Pariñas of the NCPO, containing their recommendations on the proposed ordinance mandating the establishment, operations, and maintenance of parking facilities as part of basic services and facilities in Naga City.
Councilor Mendoza?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This matter is pending with the Committee on Infrastructure, so I request that the same be referred to that committee.
So we will refer this to the Committee on Infrastructure. Next item, please.
Notice of violation issued by the City Planning Development Office to Dynamic 3G Construction and Supply Corporation for their Villa Emilieta subdivision, formerly Mantoville Housing, located at Sitio Badang, Cararayan, this city.
Committee on Land Use. Who is the co-chairman of Jesse Albius? Councilor Jude Jokno.
Yes, Mr. Chair, this item has been deliberated I think last week, sometime last week, and I support the notice of violation issued by the City Planning Office, Mr. Chair.
Any other comment or reaction?
Or maybe, Mr. Chair, refer this item to the Committee on Land Use.
So we will be referring this item to the Committee on Land Use. Next item, please.
Next is the position paper submitted by the Coca-Cola Philippines on the proposed ordinance entitled Healthy Beverage Policy Ordinance, Naga City.
Again, who is the author of this proposed ordinance? Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
The proponent, Mr. Chair, is the Honorable Jefferson Felix, and this is pending again under the Committee on Health.
So this is pending before the Committee on Health. Next item, please.
Next is a letter from the Department of Environment and Natural Resources forwarding their opinion regarding the proposed ordinance regulating the use of aftermarket mufflers on designated strict quiet zones for implementation within the City of Naga.
Reaction? Councilor Serio.
This is pending with the Committee on Laws and Ordinances.
Pending with the Committee on Laws and Ordinances. Next item, please.
Next is the committee report of the Committee on Infrastructure held last May 18.
The Committee on Infrastructure, headed by City Councilor Frank Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I request acknowledgement of the committee report of the Committee on Infrastructure.
Your report is duly acknowledged.
The committee hearing was held yesterday, and there is only one item.
Was there a quorum?
There was a quorum.
There was a quorum. Thank you.
A letter dated May 7, 2026 from Honorable Angelo Benjola, Punong Barangay of Igualdad, Naga City, seeking assistance through a resolution expressing support and endorsement of Barangay Resolution numbers 2026-058 and 2025-059. Both addressed to the Congressman of the 3rd Congressional District of Camarines Sur seeking financial assistance for 2 of their infrastructure projects. Upon review of the letters from the barangay, it was found out that the proposed projects would be on top of an existing building or rehabilitation of an existing building. So there is no problem with this side. With that, Mr. Chair, on motion of Honorable Wilfredo Jude A. Jokno, seconded by Engineer Herlin de los Reyes, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod the passage of 2 separate resolutions endorsing the following barangay resolutions of Igualdad, this city. Resolution number 2025-058, requesting the Honorable Nelson S. Ligacion, representative of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur, for financial assistance for the implementation of Phase 2 of the multipurpose hall at Zone 4, Barangay Igualdad, Naga City. And Resolution number 2025-058, respectfully requesting the Honorable Nelson S. Ligacion, representative of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur, for financial assistance for the rehabilitation of the barangay hall located at Zone 4, Barangay Igualdad, Naga City. This is 059, Mr. Chair.
Oh, yeah, I cannot understand. Can the barangay itself direct the communications to the office of Congressman Nelson Ligacion?
They can, Mr. Chair. Probably they're just requesting for an expression of support from the city government by way of endorsing these said resolutions.
And you agree?
I agree, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So, the first motion?
So the first motion is Motion endorsing resolution number 2025-058. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? Yes, Councilor Aris Macaraig.
Mr. Chair, the proper procedure for a barangay to request funding is not through the district office. It's through the DBM. They have this online portal where the barangay can actually request for funding. And also we have the local government support fund implemented by the DBM. So,
Are you saying that the resolutions should be addressed to the DBM
yes, Mr. Chair.
and not to the Sangguniang Panlungsod?
Yes, Mr. Chair. There's no basis to support the request because there's no fund in the district office for the barangay financial assistance. So we are requesting something that is not.
Yeah, precisely. That was the reason why I was asking Councilor Mendoza why such resolutions should emanate from the Sangguniang Panlungsod and not from the barangay itself, and it should be addressed to somewhere else.
Anyway, Mr. Chair, they can go direct to the office of Honorable Congressman Legasyon. Day na po mag-agi. This is actually red tape. Why do we have to sponsor something which the barangay can already do? A letter directed, even the barangay can write a letter direct to the office of the President of the Philippines without our endorsement.
Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
I agree with Councilor Aris na as much as possible we can go direct to the source and minimize going through endorsement from so-and-so. With regards to the observation that the barangay can go direct online, digitally, to request for funding, that would apply to local government support fund. But this one is not, I think this is not to be sourced from LGSF, but probably from the funds of the district. In other words, charged to the GAA.
Councilor Mendoza, so it would be the best move to direct the communication to the office of the 3rd District Congressman.
Mr. Chair, the resolution is actually addressed to the congressman. All they are asking for us is to endorse the letter to the congressman.
Why do we have to endorse?
I believe that has been the practice ever since, getting endorsement from personalities.
During my time, there was no endorsement. They just came up with resolutions coming from barangays and then sent it directly to the office of the congressman.
Anyway, the disposition, Mr. Chair, of the committee is to endorse these resolutions of the barangay council. Now, since we are in plenary, we can decide otherwise. If the pleasure of the body is to return this matter to the barangay and inform them to go direct to the congressman, then we can do so.
Yes, I believe that will be the right thing to do unless there are other comments. Councilor Aris Macaraig.
Actually, Mr. Chair, other than the local government support fund, there is a portal in the DBM. There is a program by the DBM for the direct request from the barangay, all barangays all throughout the Philippines, requesting for infrastructure funding. There is a portal in their website. So maybe going forward, moving forward, Mr. Chair, we could pass a resolution requesting the DBM to conduct a seminar on how do barangays actually make use of this portal so that they can directly request from their level to the barangay funding. Now, I believe what is What is happening here is requesting for the allocables of the congressmen, which is being debated in the Senate and in the House, which I will not participate into. The proper way is request to the DBM, because the DBM has a portal, Mr. Chair.
Actually, that is not unallocable. The congressmen are given a certain amount for local projects. Okay, so Councilor Mendoza?
Mr. Chair, a barangay or a local government unit cannot directly request DBM for inclusion in the General Appropriations Act unless the fund source would be the local support fund. Dyan po may discretion dyan, they can allocated as to specific projects. Pero kung ma-request tapos ilalagay naman sa GAA, ang process po that would go through the Regional Development Council. May mga steps po yan before it can be included in the National Expenditure Program. For
Excuse me,
submission to Congress.
Councilor Mendoza, I believe the best approach is to direct the resolutions to the office of the representative of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur. Okay?
Mr. Chair, that is exactly the disposition of the committee, to endorse the same to the good congressman.
We don't have to endorse. Just let the barangay craft the resolutions and then send them to the office of the congressman. Yes, Councilor Baldemoro.
Mr. Chair, there is already a resolution addressed to the congressman. The Barangay Council of Igualdad just furnished us and request to us a resolution endorsing the said project. So kung makakatabang na i-endorse ta through a resolution, why not? Makatabang kita pati sa barangay. So that's my position, Mr. Chair.
But that will be a precedent. Yes, Councilor Jude Jokno.
Yes, Mr. Chair. I think the intent of the resolution is to show that the Barangay Igualdad is not bypassing the office of the city mayor in the Sangguniang, Mr. Chair.
No. The office of the representative of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur is also an autonomous unit. It's not under the city mayor. It's not under the Sangguniang Panlungsod. So why do we have to make endorsements?
Mr. Chair, I agree with Councilor Elmer Baldemoro na this is just a simple act of endorsing request for funding by a lower level LGU. I see no harm in making this endorsement, but if the body would so decide that we do not pass this endorsement and return the matter to the barangay with the advice that they go direct to the office of the congressman, then so be it. But
Councilor David Casper Nathan Serio.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Kaugmahan kang barangay na maghagad sa tuya ng endorsement. Di man kita magagastusan, Mr. Chair. Maaman kulog sa bulsa kang City Hall. Why deny? Simple yun sa naman ini.
Any other comment? Councilor Aris Magaraig.
I agree in some points, Mr. Chair, but it only shows that we are this resolution, if we will issue this endorsement, has no basis, will actually serve nothing, Mr. Chair, and we will only add to the patronage politics that is going around in this country, where they can already stand for themselves and request the same directly to the DBM. So I am not in favor of issuing a resolution.
Any other comment? Reaction, Councilor Mendoza.
Mr. Chair, considering that there is an objection to the recommendation of the committee, maybe we can divide the House.
Okay, so kindly make the motion again.
Sabayan ko na ining dua since they are of the same nature. So, the committee recommends to the plenary to pass a resolution endorsing resolution number 2025-058 and -059 of Barangay Igualdad regarding the request for funding from the office of Congressman Nelson Ligacion. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Any objection? So there is one objection, so we have to divide the House. Who are in favor of the motion of Councilor Mendoza? Kindly
3, 4, 5.
count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
7?
7, si
Seven.
Gail.
7?
Secretary, nailing mo ko.
8?
Pasiguro lang.
Who are not in favor? 2.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Councilor Aris.
I am voting against because this serves no purpose, and this is not in consonance with the local budget circular number 169 of the DBM series of 2026.
Okay, noted. So we have how many councilors in favor of the motion? 8. And 2 are against. So the motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. That ends my report.
Thank you, Councilor Mendoza, for that controversial report. Next item, please.
Next is the committee report with the Committee on Transportation and Committee on Public Utilities held last May 13.
Committee on Transportation headed by City Councilor Omar Buenafe.
Mr. Chair, may I request acknowledgement of the Joint Committee on Transport and Committee on Public Utilities report.
Your report is duly acknowledged.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The joint committees conducted its committee hearing, and there was only one item discussed. There was a quorum as regards the Committee on Transport. However, regarding the Committee on Public Utilities, there was no quorum.
Okay, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the item that was tackled, the letter dated April 16, 2026 from Mr. Roderick Reforzado, the BCAS Terminal Manager, submitting the required documents in support of their request for the reduction of terminal fees at the Bicol Central Terminal. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of Mr. Ronaldo Valle, duly seconded by Mr. Jeffrey Ramos, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod to defer consideration of the matter, considering the crisis situation is gradually subsiding and the BCS has already implemented other mitigating measures to assist its stakeholders in sustaining their continued operations. And there was agreement between the BCS manager and the representative of LTFRB regarding this matter. So I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. That ends my report.
Thank you, Councilor Omar Buenafe. Next item, please.
Next is the committee report of the Committee on Social Development on the hearing last May 11.
Committee on Social Development, and the report will be rendered by City Councilor Elmer Baldimoro.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, may I request for the acknowledgement of the committee report of the Committee on Social Development.
Your report is duly acknowledged.
The hearing conducted on May 11 and there was a quorum.
There was a quorum. Thank you.
Item number 1, the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Jesse R. Albius and Senior Citizen Councilor Simeon Jesus Adan Jr. establishing a senior citizen wellness and recreational center, incorporating a crayfish livelihood farming program in selected barangays of Naga City, providing funds thereof, and for other related purposes. May I go directly to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
After due deliberation and motion of the Honorable Nathan Serio, duly seconded by the Honorable Gail Abunal Gomez, the committee resolved to recommend that the proposed ordinance be returned to the proponent for revision and refinement, and thereafter resubmitted to the Sangguniang Panlungsod for further consideration. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Resolved further that the City Agriculture Office is hereby directed to conduct a more comprehensive study on the proposed crayfish livelihood farming program to determine its technical viability, environmental sustainability, and operational feasibility prior to implementation. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 2, the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio, regulating the use of designated accessible parking slots for persons with disability within the territorial jurisdiction of Naga City, establishing a priority system for PWDs with mobility impairments, and prescribing penalties for violation thereof. May I go directly to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of the Honorable Gail Abunal Gomez, duly seconded by the Honorable Nathan Serio, the committee resolved to deeper consideration of the proposed ordinance and return the same to the proponent for further study, refinement, and incorporation of the comments, observation, and recommendation raised during the committee hearing. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 3, letter dated April 6, 2026, from Angustia B. Guhit, President, Barangay Association of Senior Citizens of Concepcion Grande, Naga City, formally endorsing the revised proposed memorandum circular of the National Commission for Senior Citizens. May I go directly to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
Motion of the matter is by referred to the Office of Senior Citizens Affairs and the City Legal Office for further study, evaluation, and appropriate action. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Last item, the proposed ordinance authored by this representation renaming the community-based rehabilitation specialist to barangay person with disability affairs workers in line with the right-based approach on programs for person with disabilities. May I go directly to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of the Honorable Gail Abunal Gomez, duly seconded by Ms. Hemedy, the senior citizen representative, the committee resolved to recommend the passage of an ordinance renaming the community-based rehabilitation specialist to barangay persons with disability affairs workers, or BAPDAW, in line with the rights-based approach on programs for persons with disability. May I request for the presentation of the proposed ordinance, Mr. Chair?
Secretariat, kindly flash the proposed ordinance on the screen.
This pertains, Mr. Chair, to the renaming of the community-based rehabilitation specialist, or CBRS, to barangay persons with disability affairs workers, or BAPDAW. Sangguniang po kaya, Mr. Chair, the CBRS, ang connotations sa INDA, they are the physical therapist, wherein ang main line of job ninda is to assist, to look, and to help the persons with disability, not necessarily to conduct a physical rehabilitation. So with that connotation, the association requested for a renaming of their designation as BAPDAW, or Barangay Person with Disability Affairs Workers.
Any comment or reaction from the members of the council? Comment, Councilor Mendoza?
Mr. Chair. Pwedeng i-sakat-sakat pa? O yun na yan? Okay. So, the content of the ordinance is just renaming the CBRS to BAPDAO. My query, Mr. Chair, is about ordinance number, the PWD code, as mentioned in the explanatory note, section 30. Section 30 provides community-based rehabilitation specialists. It says, to provide rehabilitation and other services to PWDs at the barangay level. So, under the PWD code, CBRS are actually mandated to perform rehabilitation care. In fact, under item number 8 of the same section, 7 and 8, it states, the CBRS shall give basic trainings, particularly on CBR, meaning community-based rehabilitation to family members taking care of PWDs at home. Also, under item 8, extend rehabilitative care to PWD and senior citizen patients in the barangay. In other words, the original intent of the CBRS includes rehabilitative care to PWDs. So my query, Mr. Chair, would this provision under Section 30 still remain, or would they be repealed?
Reaction, Councilor Baldimoro.
It still remain, Mr. Chair. In fact, as of today, dakol pang training na piga-undergo ang CBRS. So, all their function will be retained, just the renaming of their designation ang Riribayan. Same function, Mr. Chair,
Are
including
you
the
satisfied with the answer of Councilor Mendoza, Councilor Baldimoro?
So even with the new name, they would still extend rehabilitative care.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Ang gusto lang pong mahali itong connotation na iyon lang to ang function ninda as physical therapist. Dahil ang function po kang CBRS, gabos pertaining pag-assist, pag-iba, paghanap ni mga persons with disability, pati po itong mga assistance na pigtataos sa inda, gibo po yan kang CBRS. So, any other function pa nga ning pwedeng idagdag, welcome pa po yan sa inda.
Dyan sa explanatory note, can we read the first part?
Okay, Secretariat.
The designation of CBRS, etc. Hindi ko pa nabasa ka, boss, pero garo ang tenor, bako na sindang ma-engage sa rehabilitative care.
No, ang kwan lang po, itong confusion lang na they are only on rehabilitation. That's the purpose man lang po.
Okay, so that third paragraph. However, over time, the designation of CBRS has led to misconception as it is sometimes interpreted to refer to licensed rehabilitation professional such as physical therapists, etc. In reality, CBRS are not licensed practitioners.
Councilor Baldimoro.
And are not primarily engaged in clinical or therapeutic rehabilitation. Maybe the paragraph can be tweaked just to make sure that they are still involved in rehabilitative care.
Yes, Councilor Baldimoro.
Yes, Mr. Chair. I am amenable.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Any other comment or reaction? So kindly make a final motion or
May I move, Mr. Chair, for the approval and second reading?
Second.
any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That's end my report, Mr.
Thank you, Councilor Baldimoro. Next item, please.
Next is the committee report, Committee on Appropriation, held last May 18.
The Committee on Appropriations, again headed by Councilor Elmer Baldimoro.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May request for the acknowledgement of the committee report of the Committee on Appropriation held yesterday, and there was a quorum.
Your report is duly acknowledged.
Item
and there
number
was a
1,
quorum.
the letter dated April 17, 2026 from Ms. Marlene Asuncion of Villa Corazon Subdivision, del LGU-Naga City, seeking financial support for the participation of her son Ezekiel Asuncion, a grade 6 student of the University of Nueva Cáceres, who will represent the country in the Hong Kong International Science Olympiad, final round 2025 in June 2026. May I go directly to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod the passage of a resolution granting financial assistance in the amount of 5,000 pesos to Ms. Marlene Asuncion for the participation of her son Ezekiel Asuncion in the final round of the Hong Kong International Science Olympiad to be held in Singapore on June 17 to 22, 26, chargeable against the donation account of the City Mayor's Office. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 2, the letter dated 6 May 2026 from the City Mayor requesting the passage of an ordinance authorizing the charging against the current appropriation, the total amount of 584,951 pesos and 15 centavos to cover payables incurred in the previous years of certain offices of the City Government of Naga. May I go directly to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of the Honorable Hilda Gail Abunal Gomez, duly seconded by the Honorable Jefferson Felix, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod the passage of an ordinance authorizing the charging against the current appropriation, the total amount of 584,951 pesos and 15 centavos to cover payment of the prior year's salaries and wages, representation and transportation allowances, terminal leave benefits, hazard pay, and other applicable Magna Carta benefits to employees of various offices of the Naga City Government. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 3, letter dated May 5, 2026 by the City Vice Mayor requesting for a passage of a resolution authorizing the charging against the current appropriation, the total amount of 90,000 pesos to cover payment of prior year's obligation. May I go directly to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of the Honorable Hilda Gail Abunal Gomez, duly seconded by the Honorable Jefferson Felix and Ms. B.J. Diasis, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod the passage of a resolution authorizing the charging against the current appropriation, the total amount of 90,000 pesos to cover payment of prior year's obligation of the City Vice Mayor's Office. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Last item, the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza authorizing the grant of medical allowance to employee of the City Government of Naga in the amount of 7,000 pesos and its release in cash to those who will avail of their own HMO-type benefit or pay renew their existing ones. May I go directly to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of the Honorable Hilda Gail Abunal Gomez, duly seconded by the Honorable Felix and Ms. Diasis, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod the following action. A. Furnish copy of the proposed ordinance to the City Legal Office for its comments and recommendation to be submitted to the Sangguniang Panlungsod within 5 days upon receipt hereof. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Letter B, request the official position paper of the Naga City Local Government Unit Employees Association or NASELGEA regarding the release of the medical allowance to be submitted to the Sangguniang Panlungsod within 5 days upon receipt hereof. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Letter C, direct the I-Governance Office to submit the consolidated feedback report to the proposed ordinance from each publication under the I-Engage program to be submitted to the Sangguniang Panlungsod within 5 days upon receipt hereof. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That's end my report, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Elmer Baldimoro. Next item, please.
Under new business,
Chairman.
Yes, Councilor Sergio.
Nag-abot na po ang balaog kanmal na Diyos.
But I think we can wrap up everything before we
What is the pleasure of
take a break.
wrap up na? Sige. By the way, na-provide na po si kopya kang resolution para kay Dr. Herona.
Okay.
Baka pwedeng balikan.
So we will go back to that particular item. Madam Secretary.
The resolution authored by the Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio, co-authored by Honorable Jude Jokno, a resolution declaring Dr. Danilo Madrid Hirona as an adopted son of Naga City, the heart of Bicol, in recognition of his extraordinary and internationally renowned contributions to Bicolano history and historiography.
Any second?
Joint collective.
On joint and collective motion. Next item, please. New business.
Under new business, item number 1 is a letter dated May 11 from Alan Riondanga requesting for the restoration of the official use of the name Santoja Street, which was renamed Monsignor Nicanor Villasa Sr. Street through Ordinance number 97093.
We will refer this to the Committee on Culture and the Arts.
Next is a transmittal letter date from Mr. Elmer Villanueva Jr., City Local Government Operations Officers of the ILG, furnishing minutes of the 4th quarter meeting of the Naga City Peace and Order, and a resolution number 2025-015, approving the 2026 or to 2028 Peace and Order and Public Safety or PAPS plan of the City of Naga, endorsing the same to the Sangguniang Panlungsod for adoption.
We will refer this to the Committee on Public Safety.
Next is a letter
item.
dated May 11 from Dr. Joseph Sanchez, requesting for the passage of an ordinance that formally commits the city government to providing commensurate MOOE to cover the increased utility cost and human resources for health.
We will refer this to the Committee on Appropriations.
Next is a letter dated May 12 from Mr. Alan Riondanga, submitting a draft ordinance establishing guidelines on the use of the Philippine national flag over the casket of deceased civilian who have rendered distinguished service to the City of Naga.
We will refer this to the Committee on Culture and the Arts.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Councilor Rosales.
I received an urgent matter from the City Mayor's office, and may I move that this be included under SBO. This is a request for the passage of a resolution declaring the following priority infrastructure projects as necessary and beneficial to the community. We have here 20 infrastructure projects, and this is related to the request of the Regional Development Council and the Department of Public Works and Highways in relation to the preparation of the detailed engineering drawings, program of works for the said aforementioned projects.
Any second to the motion of Councilor Rosales?
Second.
So that will be included under SBO. Councilor Rosales? Or the Chairman of the Committee on Infrastructure, Councilor Frank Mendoza?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Given the urgency of this matter, may I move for the passage of a resolution declaring the following priority infra projects as necessary and beneficial to the community. Number 1, construction of detention basins on Almeida Avenue at the back of Villa Concepcion, back of Amisola Resort del Rosario, back of Liberty Village, Cararayan, back of Sitio Masipag, San Isidro, beside Sagup Creek, Barangay Triangulo, as well as 19 other projects as listed in the request of the City Mayor's Office. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? Yes, Councilor Aris Macaraig.
There is one missed out in the number 1, Mr. Chair. If we could add also the detention basin at the Santa Cruz National High School. Santa Cruz High School, Mr. Chair.
Detention basin at the Santa Cruz
High School.
High School?
Beside the city health office too, Mr. Chair.
Okay, kindly make a motion. Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
Move as amended by the suggestion of Councilor Aris Makaray.
So,
Second, Mr.
on joint and collective motion? Next item, please.
Next, under new business, is up to post ordinance authored by the Honorable Alan Riz Macaraig, an ordinance providing mechanism for digital reporting of violations of City Ordinance Number 93049 as amended, otherwise known as Transport and Traffic Code of Naga City.
Councilor Macaraig.
May I request that it be referred to the Committee on Information Technology because this will involve the MyNaga app, Mr.
So we will refer this to the Committee on Information Technology. Next item, please.
Other matters. Report from the Commission on Audit.
We take note of this report.
Next is a letter from Minsa Paborito, Officer in Charge of Caso Reco 2, furnishing copy of ERC order number promulgated on May 8, ERC notice of virtual hearing promulgated on May 8, and Annex A Caso Reco 2's OU application docketed as ERC case number 2026-029, CF requesting for the posting of the same in the bulletin board of the Sangguniang Panlungsod and the issuance of the certification for the same.
Okay, we take note of that particular item.
And the
Next item.
next is a letter from the Philippine Association of Records Officer and Archives Incorporated, furnishing us the invitation
Again,
to
we take
the
note.
technical training and capacity
We
enhancement.
take note of that invitation.
Yes, sir.
Next item, please.
Nominal voting
Councilor Rosales.
for the two.
May I inquire if we have matters for nominal voting?
Two
That-
items.
So may I move that those two matters be transferred to nominal voting for third and final reading? And I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Second. Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Move to adjourn, Mr. Chair.